And elsewhere in Asia, Japan's central bank says the country's economy continues to grow despite some weakness in demand, both at home and overseas. Board members made no changes to policy at the end of their two-day meeting, and CCTV's Mike Firn has this report from Tokyo.
Japanese consumers may be spending less since sales tax went up in April, but the Bank of Japan says that won't stop the economy from recovering moderately. Board members say more jobs and improving incomes have helped prop up spending, and the drop in demand following the VAT hike has started to fade.
Taking out the effects of the consumption tax hike, the Bank of Japan says consumer prices are rising at around 1.25% and are likely to continue increasing at that rate for some time to come. But it is sticking with its inflation target of 2% price rises within the next couple of years, and it says it will keep monetary policy loose until it achieves that goal.
Policymakers are concerned about weak overseas demand. Japan's current account deficit rose to a record $5 billion in the first half of the year, with imports rising nearly twice as much as exports. The weak yen has been pushing up Japan's import bill, but it also makes Japanese goods more affordable overseas, which may help raise export demand as overseas economies improve. The yen plunged from a post-war high against the dollar last year when the central bank announced its plan to double the monetary base over 2 years. And the Japanese currency may have further to drop.
The Bank of Japan is expected to be on the easing mode for the foreseeable future. Then, we have the Federal Reserve in the U.S., which is expected to finish its quantitative easing, and then expected to rise the interest rate for the first time sometime next year. So, there is a fundamental difference in monetary policy. So even if the Japanese yen strengthens over a short period of time, over the medium term to long term, we do expect the dollar yen to bounce back and then the yen to weaken against major currencies.
Yamada says the yen may fall as low as 108 to the dollar by the end of this year. Mike Firn, CCTV, Tokyo.